The story starts in July. Aruba was in labor and we had to take her to the vet. Before you knew it, the pups were already here. 4 males and 3 females. And man, did they grow fast. Here they are at 6 weeks. They look totally adorable as we're trying to do a photo shoot with them. And before you know it, they graduated from their 12-week mark. We felt it was time they go meet the rest of the pack and get to know more of their kingdom. The day is overcast and unusually warm. We want to make sure our American Bully XL puppies get a drink before we get started. First pup we let out the gate is Radioactive. He's over here next to his half-sister Athena. Radioactive is kind of chilling out and checking out what we call the flower patch. Cadabra is our dominant female. It's really important that we see her accept the pups in without any type of incidents. At this point, we brought out Mocha and we also brought out White Congo in order for them to go ahead and get acquainted with the turf and their kingdom. At this point, we went ahead and decided to go ahead and bring the rest of the litter. Right now, they're all hanging out. Aruba. They've been away from their mom now for a while, so there must be some sort of instinct there. But I'm pretty sure the smells should start seeming very familiar to both mom and pups. So they recognize their mom, Aruba. Now Aruba, as you're seeing here, is 305's mom. Okay, so she's mom to this guy as well as to Power. Seems like the pack is accepting them no problems. As I see the pups interacting with the adults, I'm looking for independent pups and pups that show dominant traits. Cadabra decides to move the pack. Everybody else follows. 305 sister right there. Pack some movement. The dogs are very tolerable, the pups here. So you can see Athena, very relaxed. This little girl, Chanel, has been out for about 5 minutes or so. And she seems to want to be around the dominant females. Trying to hanging around our girl Cadabra over here. That's her jumping on the camera. And that's Venus, not to be confused. Yeah, as you can see, Cadabra's just playing with them. But even in play, every now and then she tries to put them in their place. Athena Athena was actually trying to ward off Kadabra a little bit, but I don't think Kadabra's playing too rough at this point, so I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let it go. She's the acting dominant female right now, and so I'm gonna give her a little leeway to put people in their place. I keep saying people on that, dogs or puppies. I don't want you to get it twisted. Dominant female doesn't necessarily mean aggressive or means that she's got to bite anybody. Just pretty much means that she sets the rules. You're pretty much playing follow the leader, and she's the leader. Have you noticed there's interactions between pups and each one? Each one of our adults. Settle down. Settle down. So little Venus started something by running. Got them chasing. Huh? Each pup gets a shot at hanging out with each adult dog. Girl Venus, she seems to be doing very well with the adults. Chanel seems to be one of the most independent pups. Let me know below if you think she's going to turn out to be an alpha. To our boy Choco. Look at this temperament. Just love this boy's temperament. And here's his sister trying to hog up the camera. It's important for me not to see any type of aggression from my adults towards the pups unless the pup somehow crosses lines. As long as the pup is not crossing lines, that's fine. This boy right here, White Congo, he's submitting to the adults. I mean, that's what you want to see. A sign of good temperament. And it's what puppies should actually be doing. Kadabra just checking out her pack. She's a lot more hands-on, I can tell you that much, than Power is. Power has a tendency to kind of step out. I have him up today if you're questioning why he's not out, because I have a couple females in heat. A lot of people talk about merles, and so, you know, this is one of our merles. His name is Radioactive. We're real excited to have him on board. His sister is also merle, Venus over here. And so is his other sister over here, Chanel. She's what they call phantom merle. His brother, White Congo, is over here with Athena. He's over here playing with her. She's allowing things that probably our alpha female would not allow. Or would she? Let's take a look at the previous sequence where Congo was submitting himself to her. Let's see if at any point he was actually able to go ahead and pull something like that off. As she leaves, Congo was not satisfied with just being left behind, so he actually caught up with Kadabra. Turns out Kadabra has a soft spot for Congo and the rest of the pups. She gives him what he wants. She plays with him. But then she also asks him to give her what she wants. And Congo immediately submits, letting her know that she is dominant over him. And she's definitely okay with that. pup that's not crossing lines, that's fine. This boy right here, White Congo, he's submitting to the adults. I mean, that's what you want to see. It's a sign of good.
Did you catch that? That's a brave butterfly flying in front of 305.
And so that's
And here she goes again. One brave butterfly.
what you have an alpha female for. She's pretty much your cop. She sets the rules, make sure that everybody else follows them. That's what she does. For now, they've accepted the pup. I don't see the pups crossing too many lines. Ah, lava.
If you're wondering why I stopped it, it had nothing to do with Lava doing anything wrong. It's just that she was submitting the pup in front of Kadabra, and I had already seen Kadabra bump other females from doing that. I didn't want to take a risk, and this is what I mean about knowing your dogs. The adults decided to play on their own for a little bit, giving the pups plenty of alone time so they could get used to not being supervised all the time. Radioactive and White Congo decided to stick around the trees. Choco decided to do his own thing over by the grass, where he got paid a visit.
Be nice.
Chanel was also paid a visit. Then something amazing started to happen right there before our eyes. Seems like the independent nature of Chanel has caught the eye of the alpha female. Cafe's returned to the pack. She's decided to remain neutral. She doesn't challenge Kadabra for her throne, nor does she take order from her. As the adults were put up, the pups got their first taste of mud. Chanel and White Congo, you could tell in their eyes they had had an experience and they wanted to do it again. Radioactive, on the other hand, he was looking at this like it's his kingdom.